Here is my review for Free, episode 12, so let's get into this. So this week's episode of Free and the last episode of Free. This was a good episode. This was good. It had all these little emotional things going on. Ren was crying, Ren was mad. Ren had all the emotions in one episode. Like, this sucker was mad, sad, happy, everything. Yeah, like, this sucker was just, it was crazy. Like, he was just having an emotional fit this entire episode because things just happened. He just lost it, but that was interesting. And Ray, man, I have to give it up to Ray. Ray's a nice guy. Ray is one of those dudes. Like, he's my favorite character in the show. This guy's a beast. I like him. I was a little worried at first, but nonetheless, it's good. I said, Ray, you cool. So with this episode though, you see a little bit of a flashback when they were younger, and Ren and Haru and the rest of them were there and everything, and they look at this tree. This tree hasn't bloomed yet, but Ren wanted to see this tree bloom before he left, but unfortunately, it's not the time, the season for it to happen, so he couldn't do that. And so we go to present time. We see Haru in the game. Now, Ren's out there, of course, and there's another tree, but it looks very similar, basically. And we see Haru write something on the ground, so that's important later on. And so the thing is, they go to the whole stadium where they're going to be swimming and everything, and Ren's actually going up first because he has the 100-meter race thingy, the swim race. And oh my god, he does horrible. He does horrible. Like, horrible. They don't know what was going on. He was going in and it's going so slow. His team's like, what the heck's wrong with him? Like, what the heck's going on? Like, and after he finished, he couldn't even get out the water. He literally couldn't even get out the water. He was just like, man, but no, he's all jacked up and stuff. I'm like, the heck, man? Like, what's going on with you? And so the thing is, Haru sees this, and he freaks out and tries to go see what the heck's going on with him. And once he got out the water and got so dressed up, he's trying to leave. He's trying to like calm him down, trying to tell him that you can still do it. You just gotta relax and such and stuff. But no, freaking Ren's like, flip tables and stuff and get mad, and he's like, he don't care. Like, he's so mad at himself, and he's like, I'm gonna quit swimming. I just can't do it anymore. I just gotta quit. It's too late. He's so out of it and everything. And the thing is, Haru and the gang actually see this. They see this whole him being like going crazy, kicking freaking trash cans, flipping tables. Like they see all this, and he's just like, wow. Haru feeling really, really down about this because he won't be able to swim with Ren ever again because of this. He doesn't know what things going on and he can't do anything. And the thing is, this is where Ray comes in because Ray ends up telling him that they talked. Ren and Ray talked. Yeah, yesterday night, when they got that text and everything, they talked about this, and he knows the real reasons why he actually quit that time when he was younger, when he raced against Haru and lost. So he had to tell him the actual reason, and the thing is, the main reason is he just wants to come back to swim with you guys. He wants to have fun. He wants to be on that same team. He wants that team to be there. That's what he wants. That's all he wants. And the thing is, Haru's like, how do you know this? Because that's what Ray feels too. So he just that was a nice little moment right there. And so the thing is, they try to go find Ren after this, and of course Haru is gonna find Ren, and this is where things kind of get at a boiling point right here because freaking Ren was almost about to freaking punch Haru in the face. Like, he was just getting angry and stuff. And the thing is, Haru understands his feelings now at this point, and so after that whole altercation, getting mad and everything, they're on the ground, and Ren's on top of him. And, he starts crying. He starts freaking weeping and stuff. And he's just like, I just want to swim with you guys. I want y'all to say that. It was sad. I'm making a joke out of it, but it was sad though. And he just wants to swim with them again. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna show you a sight that you've never seen before. Come with me. That's what we're gonna do. And everybody else comes there, and they're all standing there. And Ray's like, honestly, this is ridiculous. But yeah, they end up getting him, and so they end up going to their swim area. They almost actually going to get disqualified because they only had a little bit of time left. And so the thing is, they got to the area, so they're on time, they're good, and so they get on their marks. Makoto, of course, goes first, and he goes in, and then like when they're swimming and stuff, they go into this hyper mode. Like, this is the power up mode where they just swimming hard, like they're a beast right now. They were a beast there. Freaking, he's going in, swimming backwards, got up in there, and then freaking Nagisa came in, swimming in, going fast and everything. And he has a little moment and stuff, and you see like freaking the whale and the dolphin and crap. Everybody's all swimming, like, everything's getting crazy up in there. It's like some freaking magical time swimming, but they were going so quick and so fast, and they're like, what the heck is going on? They're beasts right now. They are beasts. And so thing is, Ray was supposed to be going up next, but no, Ray's in the stands because Ray gave his spot to Ren. So Ren can actually swim with him. He was like, you know what? I'm as a friend, I'm gonna do that for you. You know, I'm gonna let you switch with me. Now I got a little concerned for a second there because let's say they won or something and they get back. Maybe they could all of a sudden just go into the next bracket. That means what, he's gonna always be swimming with them or something or what? I was kind of thinking that, but at the same time I was thinking, well, wouldn't they just get disqualified because you can't just switch out a person like that? Not to mention he was on another team. You can't do that. So of course, yeah, you know, I have to worry about it like that. But I was like, all right, but that's cool. You see Ren, he goes up in there. He even has a little like magical moment and stuff, and he's swimming, he's going all fast, and he's like, yeah, this is the time, this is the moment, this is what I was feeling, yeah, this is stuff, yeah, and stuff. And so he goes up, and then that's when we see Haru come in, he's like, Haru, and then we see Haru jumping like, perfect form into the water, and you know, he has a little moment too, and they were so beast, they were so good, they were first. They were first. I was like, what bullcrap? Like, wow. Well, I can't say bullcrap, but they are really good. But dang, you know, Haru was on one, so apparently he was finally switching through all super fast. So I don't know. That was interesting. They got #1, but of course they got disqualified because again, you can't switch your teammates out, especially for a person that's on another team. So that's what's kind of sucky about it. And the thing is, there's another moment though. You know, once they got done swimming and everything, you know, they had a group hug and everything like that. And we see freaking Ren, he's crying, hugging on Haru and stuff. Like that was the best moment. That was the best moment about it. Man, I'm so glad, man. Like, but again, I made it funny, but it was nice. Like I said, it was a little nice. I'm like, all right, you know. And we see Ray up there. It's like, yes, I did a good thing. I did a good thing. You did a good job, Ray. You did a good job. And so after all that, they got disqualified, of course, and they're wondering why, like, the freaking Go and rest of them, like, why did you do this? Like, why? And, like, well, we have our reasons, basically. And the thing is, when we go to see Ren looked like he was about to quit. Like, well, not quit, but he thought he was going to get kicked off the team. And so he's like, just kick me off the team. But the thing is, his captain's like, nah, just make sure you swim like that for us. That's all we want. That's the only thing you need to do. That's what you make sure to do, okay? And so, you know, he's not off the team. Everything's all good. Nitori is going to start practicing even with Ren. And Nitori's like, yes! Like, Nitori is just basically the same person as freaking Nagisa in a sense. Like, they really are, like, the same person, really. I mean, seriously. But nonetheless, you see little ending credits and stuff. And apparently, they had, like, joint practices with, you know, Iwatobi and Samazawa, you know, Ren's school. Ren's freaking school. I can't say it. I always mess up on the names. I always say Ren's school. But yeah, they have joint practices and stuff, and so they're all hanging out. They having fun and stuff. So I mean, that's nice. That's nice. Like I said, the way this ended off, it was nice, solid ending. It was good. I mean, if it has another season, that's great. But it can end off like this as well. But this was a good show. This was a good show. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy reviewing this series as well. It was pretty fun to just act crazy sometimes because how the show is, but I like this. I like this show. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my free reviews. I do appreciate this. You know, I thank you guys for actually voting the series in for me to review the series. You know, this is supposed to be more, you know, towards girls and whatnot. You know, there's, you know, male fan service and you know, for the girls. I mean, female fan service. What the heck am I talking about? The whole point is, regardless of that, this was still a good show, even if it had some of that stuff in it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was a nice series altogether because of the story and the characters and all the interactions and stuff. It was good. And yeah, so I thank you guys for their voting this series in. So I hope to see you guys in the next season of reviews. So yeah, I'll have a different type of voting system and everything like that. And also make sure to watch out for what I'm gonna be watching this season. You know those videos. You know how it is for my channel. So yeah, with that being said, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of this week's and the last episode of Free. Like this review and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more seasonal anime reviews from me. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster, and until then, people, break out.